Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining me. My name is LT, the Buddy Teacher. And today we're going to talk about the Teacher Summit, which is coming up April 6th, 7th, and 8th. I'm so excited. I have some people that are going to be coming into the room, joining me in a second. They're going to be doing a quick rehearsal and sharing with you a little bit about what they're going to be talking about during their session. All right. So get a pen, get a paper, get your favorite libation, and get ready to relax and learn a whole lot. All right, here we go. Yay.
Hello.
Hey, happy Sunday.
Hey.
Happy Sunday.
Which Doshana is on? Okay.
Hi.
Hi.
How has your week been?
Excellent.
Good.
Hectic.
Amazing. All right, before we start, is everybody okay with being recorded right now? We're recording right now. Is that okay?
Yes.
Awesome.
Yep.
So we'll do a quick rehearsal, and I'm going to use this rehearsal as kind of like a commercial, so that anybody who's on the fence and who's been seeing my graphics, but they don't really know what this is about, they'll be able to hear from you what you're going to talk about during the summit.
I should have put makeup on, so I'm thinking.
No worries, no worries.
No, I don't care. It doesn't matter.
You got that natural beauty, girl.
It's still the wine glow from last night.
Yeah, oh, yeah. I had about 4 glasses, I know.
Yeah, it was my sister's birthday, so it
Very
happened.
cool.
So.
Yay. Any questions before we start? Because we're just going to do a really quick, like around the circle elevator pitch. Christina's putting on her lipstick. I heard that, girl. She's like, this is a fun group. I'm excited. I'm so glad you guys could make it. Here's 3 more people coming in. Awesome. So I'm not going to keep you guys past an hour, I promise. I do need to talk to a couple people about their slides at the very end. But most of you will be in and out of here probably before the hour. So I do want to go around and do introductions really quickly, like a rapid, hey, boom, this is who I am, this is what I do, this is how I can serve you. And then we'll come back around again and say, all right, this is what our session, this is what my session is going to be about. So when you come in, you're going to expect this. All right, is that pretty clear? I see like 3 people saying yes.
Yep.
Yes,
Well, I would have liked to have prepared a little bit, but I'm sure I can come up with something that sounds okay. So.
You're always prepared. You stay ready.
Okay. All right.
You stay ready. All right, so I will start, and then what I'll do, I'll have you. Hi, Carrie. Thanks for coming in. Good to see you. Carrie's from Australia, so I'm so happy to see her. She's way out there. Jessica, hello.
Hello.
All right, I'm gonna have you guys go in the order of the program because I'm so anal like that. I have to have order. So I'm gonna go first, and then if Jesse and Stacy are here, they're gonna be first after me, and then Jessica will go after Jesse, and I'll call you if you forget. Aunt Lita will go after Jessica. Shane will go after Aunt Lita. And then Mr. Churkar from India, I hope he can get in here with us because he missed the last one. So he's going to go directly after Shane. And then Tim is on the road. He may or may not be here. And then Jackie Phillips launched her book last night. We partied too hard, so she said she ain't coming today.
Good for her.
So that's day one, people. And then day two, we've got Clifford is day two, he's first. And then Olivia, John Terry, Linda Sage, Helen Ober, Julie Scott, and Carrie Furzy. That's day two, right? And then financial freedom, financial fitness, folks, is Catherine Birchwood. You'll go first for that day. $2 bill. We did his interview today for the podcast. He was phenomenal, phenomenal. And then Leo, and then Christina, and then Delshana, and then that will conclude the program. Are y'all ready? This is just rapid fire. Okay, so hello, my name is Latasha, also known as LT, the Buddy Teacher. I help educators create books within 90 days so that they can feel alive, excited, and they can get multiple streams of income. That is who I help. Educators are my heart. Books are my mission, and that's it for me. Next. Jesse and Stacy, are you here? No? Jessica.
All right. Hey, everybody. I'm Jessica Walther. I'm the CEO and co-founder of Innovate, and I help individuals and corporations overcome the effects of burnout in their organizations. So I work exclusively with high achievers, people who have either burned out before and are looking to avoid it in the future. I do this through coaching and then consulting work.
Yay. And I don't see Aunt Lita yet. So Shane.
You surprised me how quick you got to me. So I'm Shane Borza. I'm from Las Vegas, Nevada, and I coach leaders to think better and move better so they can live better because they're tired of being tired of being stressed, and tired of constantly working harder with less and less to show for it. So I help them be their best so they can help their team be their best.
Awesome. Next is Mr. Chukar, and he's not here yet. Tim is not here. Jackie's not here. So it is Clifford's turn.
What is up, everybody? Clifford Starks here, competitive edge specialist. I help you show up fully and authentically, mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. So
you muted yourself, Clifford. He got too excited. He's like, I'm gonna pump you up. Mute.
got muted. Son of a, someone started calling me.
Go ahead and finish your thought. We heard part of it.
Okay, competitive edge specialist. I'm here so you can show up authentically and fully, mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually, so that you can put in the championship reps to show up at your best in your life and in your business.
On the next round, Clifford, do we get to see your handsome face, or are you just gonna hide out for us? On the next round, we want to see your face. Okay, there he is, and you're muted.
I'm at the park with my son, chasing him around right now.
Got it. You're excused. Okay, who's next? Olivia. I don't see Olivia here, so John Terry.
Hey guys, I'm John Terry, the Black Belt Leader. I help people learn to master their life, their mindset, their career, their relationships, and their money. Everybody wants to be Bruce Lee, but few people want to do what Bruce Lee did to become Bruce Lee. I help empower people to cultivate, develop, and deploy the Black Belt Leader within.
I love it. I love it. Linda, I don't see Linda, so Helen.
Yes, hi everyone. My name is Helen Ober. My company is called Living the Empowered Life. I help educators and parents with simple methods on how to help children who are suffering from unhealthy stress. In addition, I have a branch of my company called Empowering Women, and that I help women reach deep inside and pull out their greatest potential.
Thank you, Helen.
You're welcome.
Julie Scott. She's my twin. We were born on the same day. You're muted. There.
Could have swore I already did that. Okay. I am Julie Scott. I'm an author, a speaker, and a life coach. And I'm also what I call a feel-good junkie. I help mature women prioritize their needs and gain confidence so they can stop worrying about being enough and start living life. I help them learn to trust in themselves, trust in the wisdom of their bodies, and trust in their worth so they can embrace the aging process with ease, optimism, and strength.
Carrie. Carrie, it's your turn.
Hi everyone, I'm Carrie Furs, the founder and CEO of familybookform.com, which is writing technology and book creating technology for anyone, but mainly students to speak into a dashboard or interview other people to speak into a dashboard, any language, and input content, and it collates into a digital book that can be printed. Thank you.
Catherine Birchwood.
Hi everyone, Catherine Birchwood in Toronto, Canada, and I work with mid-career professional women. I help them to turn their skills, talents, and unique genius into income because they're fed up of silently screaming as they drag themselves to jobs where they are overworked, underpaid, and stuck. So I help them to create work that they are excited to do, that pays them well, and that opens up new life choices for them. In short, I give them the chance to turn their office daydreams into reality. Thank you.
Hey, $2 bill.
Hello, everybody. $2 bill from Kansas City, Kansas. Overwhelmed high achievers seek me out to ensure a great retirement because most feel the 3 S's: stifled, stuck, and stressed out by debt. So I help them get out of debt in less than 1/3 their current pace without paying any more than they are already. Bottom line, I teach people how to spend each dollar twice and get out of debt without budgeting.
Okay, Christina Jensen.
Thanks, Latasha. Hey, everybody. I am Christina Jensen. I'm the CEO and founder of Faith Rebel. Say yes to your divine spark. And I help unknown empaths to embrace who they are through deepening their intuition and their relationship with God so that they can really be the spiritual lighthouses that they yearn for and that they are meant to be, so that they shine their gifts and monetize the hell out of them, even when people around them are telling them that they're evil or that they should be hiding under a bushel. They finally feel their spiritual birthright and know that they are meant to go for it. And they finally start doing the things that put them in the arena where they can help the people that they were born to shine their light to.
Okay, Delshana Moore.
Hello, everyone. Hello, I am Delshana Moore, bringing you greetings from Las Vegas, Nevada, originally from Southern California. I am in the business of transforming lives with what I know. So whether that's getting over or overcoming trauma, helping you build a greater relationship with Christ, being able to access the resources you need as an emerging leader and for professional development, I am your girl. I am a CEO and co-founder of Wrapped in His Word, and I am here to serve.
Woo! Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. pat yourself on the back for being a part of this power circle. This is a success circle. Like, I feel so blessed and honored to be in the same space with you guys, sharing the same air, so to speak. This is a dream come true for me. This is a dream come true. And I want to thank you for allowing me to realize this, and your support with posting and sending out emails and just helping me just to stay encouraged, because this is a monumental feat. I've never done a summit before, but as I've been learning, I've been figuring things out as I'm going, and Christina definitely helped me come up with the title. So I want to say thank you to Christina. Fabulous title. I was confused. I didn't know what I wanted to say. And she was like, breathe, girl, breathe. Just relax. You can do whatever you want. It's your summit. And I was like, thank you. So this is a dream come true. This is for educators who are in the space where I was 5 years ago. I was really, really stuck and burnt out and stressed. And I didn't know if I wanted to stay or leave, or I didn't know what I wanted to do. I was in a dangerous space. You know, $2 bill talks about debt. I was overwhelmed with debt, right? Still have debt, but it's manageable. It's under control. I was in a very crazy place because I didn't have multiple streams of income. I only had one, and teachers only get paid once a month. So we were eating top ramen and peanut butter and jelly and macaroni and cheese for years. I started teaching in 2003. I started having nervous breakdowns in 2007, 2016, 2017, 2019, and I just resigned from teaching in March 1st. So it's a dream come true. Literally, my life has been unfolding, and it's amazing. I now have 8 books. Thank you. Yes, girl. I have 8 books. I have audiobooks, paperbacks. I have ebooks. I have a #1 best-selling book called Visibility, which I did when I teamed up with a group of speakers back in November. It just came into fruition. Like, so many things have been happening like this year because of the things that I prayed for 5 years ago. So I tell people, plant your seeds now. This is day 1, because 5 years from now, whoo, that harvest is coming. It's coming. The doors of heaven will open up. The blessings are coming, but it's not going to happen tomorrow. So the teachers that you're going to be in front of are in the valley of decisions, guys. I talk to teachers every day. They're stressed, they're burnt out, they need support, they're at their wits' end. Some of them might quit. Like, literally, the things that you say to these teachers, it's going to help them transform their life. It's going to help them become who they want to become faster, right? I didn't know how to write a book. I did it by myself, but it was a lot of pain. I didn't have a coach. I didn't have a life coach. I didn't have a spiritual coach. I didn't have any coaches. And so you guys are coaches, you're authors, you're speakers. You are going to provide a safety net for these teachers that they don't even know what's coming. It's going to be a Mack truck of influence and impact for these teachers. And I'm excited. Can you tell? Can you tell? So,
no, we cannot.
A little bit more, turn it up a notch. So now I want to go around in any order and just tell me and tell anyone who's watching, what can we expect from your presentation? You have 20 minutes. And if you go a little bit over because the spirit leads you, I won't stop you. So who wants to go first?
I'll go.
Julie.
Just because because you got me all fired up with what you just shared. And so, and then I won't be caught up in comparing myself to everyone else. I'll just get it over with, right? And I know myself, right? I know myself. Well, I believe what I'm going to bring to the table is I love helping women and men, but primarily I work with women, gain confidence again, especially in midlife and beyond, because in midlife, I mean like 40 and beyond, because I've actually worked with women younger than 40 as well, but 40 and beyond, I think is the key time when our bodies change and we start looking around our life and wondering, is this really what I want? Because that happened to me. So I'm going to share my story of waking up in my early 40s to being less than impressed with what I found in my life, because I was doing for decades what I thought I should do or what was expected of me. And I was a good girl. I didn't want to rock the boat. I didn't want to ask for what I wanted. And I had very low self-esteem and very low self-confidence. So I'm going to share every single tool in a nutshell with these teachers on how to rebuild the trust in yourself so that you can go and make the big decisions to change your life, the big life choices, change your job, change your marriage, change where you live. I mean, because literally when you look around your life and you find that any one or all three of those things aren't working like I did, it's scary as hell to think about making any one of those changes. So I'm going to cover a lot of how to tap into your inner self, your inner strength to be able to, get some clarity, start to speak your own truth, find your voice, and gain some trust in yourself, and eventually the confidence that you need to make the changes you need in your life. That's it.
Yes. And also add how we can get a hold of you. Any ladies or gentlemen that want to get a hold of you after the summit, how can they get in touch with you?
There's a couple of ways they can check out my website and contact me through that, which is www.itsaboutttimebaby.com. They can also access my book there, but also I would say even more so, come and join my growing Facebook community, the Confident Women's Community. That's where I'm dropping in all the value and information and training that I take my clients through, and I'm doing it for free on that group because I just want to help as many lives as I can and impact as many people's lives as I can. So the Facebook community would definitely be the place to connect with me.
Thank you, Julie.
Thank you.
I'll go. Julie got me all excited, so thank you, Julie. Yes, 10 years ago, my husband lost his business. So I'm relating with so much with what Julie said, and I recreated myself because I had been a teacher. I was, so I had to put my big girl pants on and, hold it together because we kept our house and we had our family. But so that's when I got certified with the John Maxwell team as a leadership coach. And I'll tell you, some of you are talking about the spiritual divine intervention. That was exactly what happened for me. And I want women to see that, sometimes our past experiences all happen for a reason. Good, bad, indifferent. There's no such thing as bad. It's just how you look at them. So, at the time I wouldn't have chosen it, but it forced me to turn my life around. And I love my life now because coaching to me is a spiritual experience. And so seeing, women and men, I have a man right now that I coach. I just love the hour I spend with him on Zoom and helping people really start to believe in themselves. It doesn't matter this guy's a psychologist with a practice with 10 therapists that he oversees, but he needed some help with just prioritizing, just getting confident in his own leadership ability. So, we can't assume anything about anyone. So I just love spending time listening and asking the questions. So what I'm offering, Latasha, is to anyone who has felt stuck and wants to make a change and just doesn't know where to begin. And it doesn't mean to give up teaching because we need good teachers. I'm not encouraging anyone to give up teaching, but they can do other things also. And they can find new reward and fulfillment in what they're doing. But I'm offering a 30-minute free coaching session to anyone who just wants to see what it feels like to really be heard. It's been said, the closest thing to feeling loved is being heard. So, just to experience that and what that will do for the feeling of self-worth, just to be understood and listened to. So that's what I'm offering. That's what I do. And I'm really looking forward to it. And so thank you very much, Latasha, for letting me be a part of this.
Thank you, Helen.
You're welcome. And thank you, Julie, for all you said and all you do.
I'm
And
happy to
thank you for
go.
Latasha for introducing us to all these people. I'm excited about all of you.
I totally agree.
This is a good circle. Amazing
And I'm
circle.
going to turn my ring light off. There, that's better, isn't it? That was too much light. Whoa. Okay, now I
I'm
can
happy
cool
to go
down.
now from Australia, Carrie.
Carrie, yes.
I created a tool to make it very easy to create a book, and you can use the book to create an income or to have a voice and share your wisdom, or to easily collect original content from your community, whether it be your students or other experts. But it's just a tool to create a book very quickly, very easily.
How can we
I'll
get
go next.
Carrie?
Oh, you're not done. Go ahead.
Carrie, how do we get a hold of you?
Website is familybookform.com.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
All right, I'll go next. So, hey, I'm Jessica Walther. I decided to get into the burnout recovery business after recovering from burnout myself in 2019. It was sort of a scary situation and not a whole lot of answers at the time. I had great support from a therapist in the moment, but I neglected my burnout symptoms for so long that I ended up having to leave my job, taking medical leave for 3 months due to PTSD. So I decided to really get deeper into the recovery process because I don't like to not know what's going to happen. And that's exactly where I was when I was recovering from burnout. I built my program for recovery while I was in therapy myself. I am now incredibly privileged to help many individuals from millennial Gen X and also baby boomers, people who are looking to have a life after retirement. But I really love to especially get a hold of those individuals that have just always been the ones raising their hand, putting in the extra hours, and kind of wondering when they're going to get their big thank you for doing all of that. And while they're waiting, really working and loving working with them on getting clear about what their values are. I know that I burned out because I was a closet people pleaser. I didn't realize that. If you would have asked me if I was a people pleaser at the time, I would have said nope. Yeah. But I was, and burnout was an incredible kickstart to me really unpacking a lot of those things that caused me to be a people pleaser in the first place. So in addition to my consulting work, working with leaders and organizations and business owners, I also work with individuals by putting them through my course, which is 10 weeks. And it's just a great opportunity to really have a step-by-step plan to uncover what caused you to burn out in the first place, get some tools, not only to heal your trauma, but also get some tools to go back into work and feel fulfilled, be very clear on if the job that you're in is the one that you should be in. Or if you're looking to make a career change, be doing that from a very informed place. So that's what I work with. You can find me on Instagram, jessica.p.walther. And you can also email me at jessica.walther@itivate.com. And that's ITIVATE. Or you can check me out at theburnoutinstitute.com. And you can see the course information there. And what I'm offering is a free copy of the ebook that I worked on with Latasha, so that you can really see a very intimate recount of my own burnout experience, some tips on how to get started with your own burnout recovery, and then there is a discounted freebie for a coaching session with me.
Woo.
Okay, I'm up. Yep. Hey, John Terry, the Black Belt Leader. You can find me at beablackbeltleader.com. I'm excited about this summit because I love teachers. And as I look back, thinking back over all the things I've accomplished, many of the things I accomplished began because of a teacher that believed in me, that spoke into my life, and that empowered me to make a difference. I remember when I was inducted in 2008 into the United States Martial Arts Hall of Fame, some of my school teachers that had followed me throughout my career reached out to congratulate me. And I remembered those teachers that spoke into my life, that encouraged me and inspired me to do something different. I've spent the last several years working with martial arts school owners and instructors, teaching them that while they have children in their schools and young adults in their schools, they have the opportunity not just to teach them to be good at the martial arts, to punch, to kick, to compete, to all the things that martial arts teaches, but they have an opportunity to speak into the lives of those young men and those young women, to empower and to encourage them to learn to lead themselves well and to make good choices. Because when we do that, we begin to create tomorrow's leaders today. And so what I want to share for all of you that are going to be participating in this summit, I'm going to give you a 10-step system that you can use with your students to empower them, regardless of their age, to become black belt leaders in life. Everybody's leading someone somewhere right now. The question is, how well are you leading yourself? Because the degree to which you're leading yourself is the degree to which you're going to be able to influence and inspire others to see success. So you're going to learn in my session the 10 essential character qualities of how to be a black belt leader. You're going to learn how to inspire and to equip your students to lead. You're going to have an opportunity to teach them to up-level their own thinking, to up-level and see the opportunities that are already before them, but they can't yet see them because you haven't helped them take the blinders off of their eyes. And at the same time, as I'm sharing this with the students that are going to be involved, it's going to equip and empower you as a teacher to up-level what you're doing in the classroom, in your home life, and in whatever else you and your family may be doing, because I'm going to teach you how to be a black belt leader. That's what we're going to talk about in my session. Now, my giveaway, because what we've been dealing with COVID and all the other things we've been going through, a lot of teachers, when I've had an opportunity to go in and either be virtually or live in a school over the last year, defeat and discouragement has been a big, big deal. So everybody that has an opportunity to attend my session, I'm going to make available to them a free master class that I teach that's called Conquering the Enemy, Defeat. And I'm going to outline the 5 steps that the enemy defeat uses to pull you down, to discourage, and to destroy your life. And then I'm going to give you a 5-step action plan to overcome and defeat the enemy of defeat and to walk as the overcomer you were put on this earth to do. Again, I'm John Terry, the Black Belt Leader. You can find me at beablackbeltleader.com, and access to all my social media is there. Thank you.
Woo!
John in the house. Wow.
In the house.
I gotta say, wow, where do I sign?
John just kicked that intro in the face.
Yeah, just out of curiosity, I just thought of something as he was talking. How many of you are people of faith?
How many? What was that
How many of
question?
you are people of faith? Okay, just curious, just curious. It just seems like we have so many things in common, and I'm constantly discovering new things that we have in common. And as he was saying, the enemy defeating you, trying to make you feel like you're less than, and there's a spiritual component to that. It's not just, you know, educational or physical. It's very spiritual. So thank you so much.
You're welcome. Come on, Shane.
I see Christina talking, and I see Scott with his hand up. I don't know who's gonna unmute first.
Okay, I'm unmuted. All right, thank you, Latasha. Hello, everyone. For my presentation, first thing, you're going to get to hear my story. Latasha got to hear part of it earlier today. Is it a good story worth hearing, Latasha? Okay, I toyed with the idea of calling my presentation, "What Can a Suicidal Alcoholic Teach You About Getting Out of Debt?" I'm not going to do that, but anyway. So what I am going to talk about is how, first of all, your debt is not your fault. The great majority of circumstances, it is not your fault. It is the lending institutions and the government conspiring to keep you in debt so they make more. And then, of course, what can you do about it? How can you spend each dollar twice turn your $1 bills into $2 bills so that you can both invest in a great retirement and spend down your debt at the same time with the same dollars. As far as how to contact me, I'll put my information in the chat so you can see it. I'll have my email address there. The website that I'm going to post there is my lead magnet. It's a one-page report. It's about 90% done. So don't go there like right this minute. Check it out tomorrow or the next day. But I'm delighted to be here and very grateful to be able to present my information to you and those you invite to the summit. Thank you.
Awesome. I just put something in the chat. $2 Bill is my podcast guest for today. His story makes me cry. It was unexpected to hear how deep.
Me cry too.
Yeah.
But like I said, I've finally gotten past that.
That was awesome. So you guys I'll send out a link tonight on social media so you can hear from $2 Bill in our 30-minute podcast interview. It's really incredible. Just blew me away. So that'll be coming.
So I'll go, and I've been a pastor for 15 years. I stepped away in November to my delight. Yes. Made more from coaching the next month than my pastor salary. Was really happy about that. And I too, like you, Jessica, I experienced massive burnout. Mine was in 2015. And so mine is financial, and the title of my talk is Faith in Your Money, Two Truths and a Lie. But it's woven in with my vow that I experienced in a congregational meeting of when the council, now he wasn't a council president, but when a very angry man was basically standing up and shouting at me, basically dictating what I was worth. I vowed that I would never be beholden to a job that dictated the dollar amount that my humanity held. My dad was a teacher, and I think all of us in the service profession can relate to that. So I vowed that I would never be in bondage to that situation again. And my mission in the coaching industry is to create an institute for pastors where pastors can learn to coach and teach, and maybe we should include teachers too, to become coaches and course creators and membership sites, so that we have an out. Because what Latasha's talking about here is a need for a second income, so that we are not dependent on a service industry that goes belly up on public opinion with the whims and the just, I just can't even speak about it. It's just so disturbing. So okay, thank you, Sophia. So anyway, where did we get this idea that one has to be poor in order to be spiritually faithful? So we're going to deconstruct the story of the rich man in the Bible. And that was for me when I really sat down and looked at that story, when the light bulb went off, when the man who's coming to Jesus kneels down. He's rich. He kneels down before Jesus. That's a posture of healing. He goes to Jesus for healing. Now, Jesus tells him to sell the things he owns. But that might not be his answer for you or me or anybody else. That's very specifically for him. The other thing is Jesus says specifically about him that he loved him. That's the only place in the Gospel of Mark where it says Jesus loved anybody. So this idea that rich people are somehow bad or evil or wrong, or that wealth is dirty, is a misnomer if we really look at the story. And we have to ask what Jesus is asking from each of us to really understand our story. So we're going to get into to some of those things, because there's no backstory in the Bible. There's no evil in the Bible against wealth creation in the service of others. And yet that's what we're all going for. And that's what we're all afraid of. We're afraid of the boogeyman because it doesn't exist. So let's collectively speak out the ridiculousness of the reality that what we're doing is actually okay. And let's celebrate our dream and our goodness and the holiness that is inside us. And let's go for it. And with $2 bill, let's get out of debt. And with Jessica, let's get out of our brokenness. And with Julie, let's take care of our bodies. And with all of the amazing people here, with Carrie and Latasha, let's write our books. And with Helen, let's remember who we are. Let's do this together, because we were never meant to be fragmented. I mean, God put booster rockets on all of us because we were meant to do this together in community with support, blessed by every single person we come in contact with. We are not going down in defeat. We will not be discouraged because we will stand together.
How do we get a hold of you?
Oh yeah. You know what? I wasn't sure what I was going to offer, but I think what I'm going to offer, I'm just going to offer to pray with each teacher who wants to. After hearing all of you, that's what I'm just going to offer. Sessions in prayer. Just call me up. I'm a pastor at heart. Like, I'll just pray for you. Just book a session with me. I'm not going to sell you anything. We'll just get on the phone and we'll just pray. We'll just pray together. That's what we're going to do. But you can get a hold of me at Faith. Just look up Faith Rebels under groups in Facebook, and come and have fun. We do all sorts of crazy things and have a good time doing it in Facebook.
Thank you, Christina. I think that naturally leads to Delshana. I see Delshana like.
I'm sitting here like, I'm just going to try and hold it back. But I just feel like running and jumping right now. My God, Christina, amazing, amazing. Yes, girlfriend. I mean, like this, we are like the fabric that come together to put together the quilt of comfort and the quilt of change. And in some respects, the quilt of healing and deliverance for the teachers, for the coaches, for those that have a desire to live a changed life, because we all have been there before. And we know we're here to help and send the message that no, it doesn't have to be this way. So yes, I'm Delshana Moore. I'll be talking about faith and finance as well, but I'm going to be coming from a very unique perspective, of course, right? And it's really going to go back to the core. We have to clean up our stinking thinking about money. Money is just some paper. It's these things in this earth that matter, that help us exchange goods, right? But if we just add faith, if we believe, if we can trust and renew our minds, we will recognize that to have it isn't a big deal. To use it isn't a big deal. And we can just get away from the power and the pressure that the world has assigned to money so that we can really receive it. Come on. Because just as what the pastor was speaking, we have a hard time receiving it. We don't even ask for it. What? It's just money. It's just money. It's this paper. We ask for our degrees, right? We want that signed and sealed and delivered. We ask for our certificates. We ask for seals on documents. Look, come on, let's ask for the money. Let's ask for those promissory notes too. We can do this. And so I'll be talking about the faith, the belief, the trust, the renewed mind, and the cleansing of the heart, that when we move forward with positive motives, with motives to help and to serve, we are due. We are due for our work. We are due. There's a just due to what we do. Amen.
Amen. Laborers
yes,
must
you
get
can reach
paid.
you can reach me at DelshanaMoore@gmail.com. You can tap into me on Facebook at I am Delshana Moore, or on Instagram at Delshana Moore. My website is IamWrappedInHisWord.com. IamWrappedInHisWord.com. I look forward to connecting to you, and my giveaway shall be a surprise. I'll see y'all soon.
I'm going to Vegas. I'm going to Vegas.
Yes, right?
I'm going to Vegas. I want to go hang out with her. She's awesome.
Woo! Who's next?
I'm gonna jump in. I don't know if I can follow that, but I'm gonna ride the energy. Us Vegas-ites got to stick together.
Yes.
So I'm Shane Borza, and I'm a climber, creator, and coach. I've been a lifelong indie filmmaker and a lifelong rock climber, which is why I have a picture of red rocks behind me, because my wife and I were just out climbing and hiking there today. And I'm going to be, like Scott was saying, I'm going to be starting by telling my story, which is that in 2013, I had a near career-ending climbing fall. I ended up with nerve damage and had a year of my life where I really couldn't function. And I initially thought that the process was going to be about me healing and fixing my body and like learning how to do everything again. But I realized that it was really about rebuilding and fixing my mind, because all the beliefs and the stories and the rules and the things that I could and couldn't do, either because I wouldn't allow myself to do them or didn't believe them, is what caused me to be a exercise addict and a cardio warrior. And it's only enough if it's too much. And I was constantly overtraining, underfit, exhausted, sick, or injured. And if I was going to go through physical therapy and have a coach and have a doctor and have a team and have all these people to fix my body, I was only going to repeat those same problems and have those same outcomes unless I changed my mental perspective. And so now I call myself a mind and body fitness expert, because I help people put "and" in their life, because it's not just fixing your body or fixing your mind, it's fixing your mind and body. Because if you have a sick mind and a healthy body, you're not going to do well. And if you have a healthy mind and a sick body, you're not going to do well. It's both together. And so I'm going to use my story to teach people that you really need to address both. And just like teachers are trying to kind of handle everything, it's their family in the school, whether it's the kids in their class or it's the other teachers they live with, but also how do you keep the family at home going? You know, we're all trying to juggle the work-life balance, and quite often we have the feeling that it's an or. Well, I'm going to choose this or that. I'm going to prioritize this over that. But really, you know, our bodies, we're talking a lot about the spirit here. No, we were designed with a left and a right. We were designed with a front and a back. We were designed with a top and a bottom. Most everything we have is in pairs because it's an and. You know, would you rather have left or right? Make a choice right now. Which is it? Which or do you want? No, you want both. You want and. So teaching people that it's going to be the mental fitness that helps you have the physical fitness, which helps you have the mental fitness. So if you put that together, then you have a life that you can improve. And one of my giveaways is you can all go to my website, shaneborza.com, and get my ebook, Build the Skill, because fitness, just like anything else, is a skill. And once you learn how to build it, then you can have fitness for life. Fitness isn't a thing. Fitness isn't a level. Fitness isn't a number. Fitness is a skill. And if you build the skill, then you can be fit for life, both mentally and physically. And so I'm going to broadcast that at the summit so people can get it. And I'm going to have another giveaway. I have a number of DIY courses, which are both books and videos together. One's on mental fitness, one's on physical fitness, and one's called Finding Your Coach, which is figuring out, do you want to work with a coach or a mentor or a consultant? What's the difference? How do you know? How do you work with a coach? What is an onboarding call? I don't know what that means. If you're a coach, you have a certain language. And if you've never worked with a coach, you may not understand what coaches are talking about when they're talking. So normally those each sell at $97, and I'm going to offer buy two, get one free as a package, because people really will do better if they have the mental course and the physical course, and they understand how to find the right coach for them. And you can find me on shaneborza.com, as well as all the socials under my name, Shane Borza. Just try to make it easy. When you look for Shane Borza, just look up Shane Borza and you'll find Shane Borza. So I'm going to put the link in the show notes there, chat thing on the side. And I'm going to ask you all, just go to my website, sign up for the book. If you find it is valuable, please share it with other people and have them contact me for anything I can help them with. And thank you all for inspiring me. I'm really excited. There's a lot of energy here. There's a lot of amazingness. I kind of feel like, oh, we'll have this summit and then we'll just like take over the world. So thank you, Latasha, for putting this together.
Yes. Woo! Then we'll have another summit in October. Then we'll have another summit whenever. Catherine.
These are hard acts to follow. I'm beginning to feel like you, Julie, should have gone first.
Right? I'm no dummy.
But that's okay. I like what John said about, I am standing here because of my teachers. I have been blessed with excellent teachers from primary school right through to till 18. And when Natasha told me that, you know, this summit was about teachers and there's so much burnout and so much stress, I said, I have to participate and inspire teachers the way that they have inspired me. It's the least that I can do. And the topic of my chat is how to, I'm paraphrasing here because I don't have it in front of me, how to skip to work when you don't like your job. Something like along those lines. And it is about recognizing your value, that you are not your job, that your salary is not a reflection of your worth, that what people think of you is not a reflection of your worth, and that you are not stuck. Teachers who inspire so many children to do so many great things are powerful creatures. And so they can never be stuck. They just need to be inspired themselves because they spend so much time inspiring other people. And so I want to show them how powerful they are and also to help them to understand that if you are stuck in your job because you need money, that you have the power to make money outside of your job, that you have umpteen skills, talents, wisdom, and genius that you can turn into income. And if you really want to get out of your situation, you can do it. So I'm hoping to inspire them to do that. And I'm offering a free session. I call them income jumpstart sessions, where we talk about what your skills are, what could you possibly do, and give them, let them leave feeling inspired and understand that, you know what, I'm not. And I'm taking it from my own experience of feeling stuck in jobs because I was in the wrong jobs, because I was in the wrong profession, because as somebody mentioned, I was the good girl who went to school and got all the degrees and started the job and blah, blah, blah. And I hated every ounce of it until I decided I don't need to do this. I have lots of skills, talents, and genius, and I can turn them into something else. And that's what I do now. And I inspire people to do likewise. So if at the end of the day, the teachers, after the summit, I'm planning to have a Facebook challenge. It's an income breakthrough challenge, and I would invite them to come on that. It's a 5-day challenge. And basically, whatever I can do to help them understand that when they leave there, that I can skip to work because I see the way out of it. Because when you see the light at the end of the tunnel, you can skip to it. When you don't see that light, that's when you drag. And so if I can get teachers to stop dragging, then I think that I will have done my job. Thank you.
How did we get a hold of you?
Oh, I always forget that. It's Catherine at incomeideaincubator.com. That's the name of my program. It's where we get together and we figure out your income ideas. We basically incubate ideas for generating income. So Catherine at incomeideaincubator.com. I will put it in the chat. Thanks.
Thank you. Clifford, are you okay with the kids?
I am doing well. I thought I could get home in time, but unfortunately I could not. So this is what I'm gonna do. There we go.
There he is.
And he's still talking to me. What's up, everybody? What's up, superstars? Hey, I appreciate all of your stories. So amazing. Ups, downs, lefts, rights. And through my journey, my whole thing is about the power of six. And the power of six are the 6 principles that I use to move myself and everyone I've ever trained forward on their life and on their journey to really get them to show up as a superhero, you know, because there is a superhero in all of us. And I think sometimes we forget those difficult effed up moments are also what make us who we are. I help people take the responsibility that they need to take. We're all here for a reason. We're all in this room right now for a reason. We're very, very, very powerful people. And we're powerful because the burnout, the pain, the anxiety, the anger, all of it made us who we are. I've been living life fully since I was a kid. And I was on Latasha's show talking about having death showing up for me early. It showed up when I was 5. And it reminded me that I have to appreciate the moments that I'm here. And so that's what I did, is fully appreciate every moment that I was given. But what's so interesting to me, when I became a trainer and I started training women for a living, they really made my mind much more flexible than it was before. Because I also show up very curiously. And I realized, holy crap, men and women think way differently. Like they just see the world way, way differently. But if you can give them the right story, if you give a person the right story, oh my God, can they show up in ways they never thought that they could. And you'll see it in their eyes, and it's the greatest feeling ever. And I think it might have been John Terry that I was talking to this about, but he said, how long does it take an average person to get a black belt? And the instructor said, average people don't get black belts. And that's the truth. When we show up with our pain, with our joys, with our good times and our bads, with all of the baggage, with me driving home on a Sunday, kind of messing up the meeting, but doing the best that I can. Because that's what life is. It's messy, it's hard, and it always is. Even when you get your light, even when you transform and you stand up and you stretch more. But the thing that makes you go further than you ever thought you could is the fact that your stretching helps other people stretch. That's why I'm doing what I'm doing. And I never thought I was going to be doing it for that reason. I didn't know living meant live so fully it reminds others to live as fully as they can too. And so what I will give to all the teachers, don't know if it's a bright idea, but I'm going to try it and see what happens. I'll give them all a coaching session. Whoever wants to get on the call with me, I'll give them a coaching session. They can reach me at cliff@mindbodymentoring.com. And I also have a Facebook group called Awaken the Greatness Within.
Thank you, Clifford.
Thank you.
You're awesome.
I really got to end with a thank you or something.
Woo! Helen, did you get a chance to talk? Did you go?
I did. I went.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. I am going to.
Does that mean does that mean I wasn't memorable, Latasha?
I was just making sure I didn't leave anybody out.
I know. I'm on the East Coast, by the way, folks. I don't know where all of you are, but I'm tired. It's a little late here for me personally. So just glad to be here though.
Thank you everybody for being here. Anyone who's watching that wasn't here, this is what to expect. This is how amazing it's going to be. I'm speechless. There's not much else to say other than please connect with each other, because I really want to build a community here and a circle for people to come to for experts. You know, people don't know where to go for help, and it's right here. It's right here. This is a whole buffet of coaches and amazing people who can mentor you and whatever you need. It's here. So connect with each other, be there for one another, email each other, be on each other's podcasts. I know some of you are still gonna be on my podcast. I have to schedule it out because I've had a lot of things happening, including 2 #1 books. And I've had clients finish books and do launch parties. So it's the next 2 weeks. We have exactly 15 days left until the summit starts. We have about 20 teachers that are registered right now, but that's easily going to be 10x in the next few days, because my complete laser focus is now on this summit. So that list is going to explode. I sent you guys your graphics. I sent you the Eventbrite link. That's all you need. Post the picture, post the Eventbrite link. Everything they need is there, including videos about what is this? What are we going to do? It's all there. So you guys have exactly what you need to go ahead and promote. I know for my district, in my community, the teachers are on spring break now. So that's when we go on Facebook. When we hit spring break, we have time. They go on Facebook, they go on Instagram, they go on LinkedIn, they're on TikTok. Now they're doing everything because they have time to de-stress and do what they want to do. So your postings are going to be seen. If you make videos, if you go live, tag me, because we can go live together. And my audience becomes your audience becomes my audience, and it just goes full circle. So let me know if you need anything. You have everything you need to promote, to get, drum up the promotion. You got everything. I know I need to fix one slide for Carrie. So Carrie, if you could stay on for a few extra minutes, I want to fix it right now and send it to you. That way I don't forget. And thank you so much, Julie, for the beautiful graphics. What do you guys think about the graphics? That's Julie.
Side passion, not making any money at it, but I just love doing it.
And the speaker agreement form that you guys filled out, that was all Christina. She let me have that. So thank you so much for everything. Like, it's been a joy planning this, and I can't wait to see teachers come in the door and be like, what? And there's some teachers that only paid $5 to get in if they got their ticket in January. Some teachers paid $10, and now teachers are paying $20 for this whole week. It's going to be $20 to get in. The price is going to double after this week. So let people know, literally the people, the caliber of speakers that are in here, we could be charging $500 for these tickets, but we're keeping it low because, it's for the teachers. So $20. And I'm also encouraging teachers to invite a buddy teacher. When they do that, they get raffled tickets. How many of you guys got your letter in the mail, your love letter from me? Yay, you got my love letter? No. Yay, Shane's got it. Okay. Helen, I got it. Okay, I got it. Text me, Helen, your address so I can mail you your goodies. I have more love notes that I'm going to be mailing. Julie's got it. The teachers have been getting emails from me already. I've already built a relationship. I know most of them. So anybody who registers from now until the day, they're going to get a lot of love letters from me. They're going to get a lot of support, social media. I'm reaching out because I'm building a community. It's not just a one and done. Okay, have a great life. We had a good summit. No, this is going to be a good relationship that continues forever, right? And Julie said that to me. Julie was like, you're going to be in my life forever. I can just feel it. And I was like, yeah, we're both born on February 7th, of course. So thank you so much. I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. The next time I see you, it will be April 6th and I will send you the link. We're going to use one Zoom link for all 3 days. So I'll send that out to you on the 5th. So you'll have it for the 6th, because if I send it out now, it might get lost in virtual space. And we might have some people come in that that are not authorized. So Monday the 5th, I'll send you the link to get in on Tuesday. We start at 2 p.m. California. And so that's what, 5 p.m. for you, Helen, on the East Coast?
It's 3 hours. Yeah. Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
so 5. And then we're going to go until 8 p.m. California time. And then we're going to stop and let people go to sleep because we don't want them to be up too late. Pajamas for the teachers because they're going to relax. But you guys wear whatever you want. I'll have on some nice pajamas. So I'll be rocking my pajamas because that's how I work all day in my pajamas. And I'm still effective.
Natasha, can I ask a question?
Yes.
So
yes.
will there be a password to get into the Zoom link, or do you have to let us in and can we come and go?
I think, let me figure that out. I think
Okay.
it's just
Yeah,
gonna
you'll
be
email us all
one.
before with all the details.
Yes, yes,
Okay.
that's a great question. I think I'm going to, for security reasons, put a little code on it, just so I don't get people that haven't paid. You know, people might share it with other people. So I think I'm gonna go with the password.
Okay.
I'm not
And then we would just come in a few minutes before our own, and then we don't have to practice. I mean, the PowerPoint and everything will work. We can share the screen. Everything will be set up for us. Okay.
You're ready already. This is it. This is our only rehearsal. We're good. We're pros. We know what to do. And if anything goes wrong, so what? We'll figure it out.
Yep.
It's okay.
Wouldn't be the first time.
Right. We're learning and
or
growing.
the last.
Yeah, it's fun. Julie, did you have a question?
I was just gonna say, when you're talking about the Zoom link, you can either, you know this, I'm sure, you can either make a password or you have to admit them into the room. So
I like the admit thing because I can say, who's that? And I can send a message that says, who are you? I don't identify yourself. I did that the other day and the person just left.
So anyway, yeah. So I just wanted to say
Except
that.
then you have to be on call the entire time though, Latasha, because
that's true. So
I know.
Or someone has to be on call.
I'll get someone to help me with that, to volunteer. I have a lot of awesome people that are like, I'll help. What do you need? Thank you. Yes, $2 bill.
Remind me, please, Latasha, it's 30 minutes, our presentation?
20 minutes.
20. Okay.
And will you be starting and stopping people so that so that we don't go over time?
Yeah.
Because that would mess up the whole day.
Mm-hmm.
If we go over by 3 minutes each, it's the whole day's messed up.
Yes.
She'll have the hook.
Yeah.
Say, oh, you're done.
Yeah, she just mute us.
Yeah, you just go black.
And we have raffles. They're going to want to get to the raffles. So we've got breaks in between. We've got raffles. We've got music. We have all kinds of things going on. And it's going to be like very smooth.
You've done a great job, girl. Thank you for putting this together.
Thank you. I'm super excited. This just happened January when we met at the Strategic Alliance Summit. The idea was already in my head, like the seeds had been planted, but really going to that summit and seeing how extraordinary it was with Tom and everybody, I was just like, wow. And then I met with someone and they said, you should do a summit for teachers. And I was like, really? How do I do that? And every day, the details just come to me. Every day, someone comes and says, well, did you think about this? Like Eventbrite, I've never used it. I talked to someone, Tamika Chapman, she was at the Strategic Alliance Summit. She does a summit every 3 to 4 months. And she was like, why don't you just use Eventbrite? And I was like, oh, okay, what else? She told me, all kinds of different things. And I was like, okay, I'm just going to roll with it. I'm just going to have faith over fear. It's going to work out. It's my first one, but doesn't mean it can't be excellent, even though it's my first one. It's all good. Thank you, John.
Thanks, Latasha.
Thank you, Helen.
I'll see all of you in 2 weeks.
Yeah, I'll see you guys.
Thanks.
I'm going to
It's
hang out.
nice to meet all of you. Nice to
good
meet
night.
all these great people. Have a wonderful rest of your
Nice
Sunday.
to meet you all. Have an
See you,
awesome
LT.
time.
Bye.
Thank you, Latasha.
So, yeah, thank you, Latasha.
Thank you. He
I
said bye.
appreciate you, and I appreciate all you teachers. Say bye, son. Oh, I know. All right. You guys have a great day.
Oh, he's so cute. Okay.